Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're watching 25 riddles to stand out from even smartest crowds. So there'll be a link to the original video in this description, and so let's see how smart we are.
Lily had problems at college because her logical thinking was weak. One day, her teacher said, "I'll give you one last riddle. If you fail, I will expel you from college."
Wow, jeez, no
A
pressure.
farmer had 17 cows. All but 5 escaped. How many cows does the farmer have now?
A farmer had 17. He had 17 cows. All but 5 escaped. So 5? You should have 5 cows left.
Lily didn't manage to give a correct answer. Can you do it?
It says all but 5, so it's saying that 5 are still there. 12 of them got out. So 5.
The riddle said all but 5 escaped,
Yeah.
which means all others except the 5 cows escaped.
Yeah.
So the farmer has 5 cows now.
Yeah.
It's tricky because it's too simple. The
But
teacher
I'm
kicked Lily
simple-minded,
out of
so that's
college.
good.
She
That's
was
all right.
collecting her stuff in her dorm room and crying. Suddenly, a letter flew into her window. It was an invitation to study at the School of Magic addressed to her.
Lol.
At the bottom of the letter, she saw this code and the words, "See you there." Lily got very excited. She packed her backpack and ran away. Where did she run to?
Lee. So L-I without the, because it's saying lion without the O-N on the end, so it's L-I. And then brain without the A-I-N, so that's B-R, so L-I-B-R, lib, ear, minus the E, add the Y. Yeah. So, library. It's library. I don't know if I'm gonna try, maybe try and do that without pause, because I feel like the video's already gonna be long enough.
She ran to the library. In the library, Lily met a weird guy looking like a
Gandalf.
wizard. He opened 3 magical portals, but
Ooh.
only one of them was safe. The first portal leads inside a massive black hole.
That's a
The
rip.
second portal will bring her to the year 9999.
Depends on
And
how
the third
that
portal
era is.
leads to a group of ghosts.
No.
If Lily chooses the right way, she will get to the School of Magic. Which portal should she choose?
I'm gonna say the black hole, because I actually don't know.
The third one. Ghosts
Oh.
can be scary, but they're usually not dangerous, while the first 2 options are too risky.
That's fair. I didn't think about
Lily
that.
found
actually.
herself in a beautiful,
So that's
snowy
2.
forest. Suddenly, 4 male ghosts surrounded her and said, "We'll
male.
show you
I
the
saw- I
way
didn't
to your
see
new
3.
school if you spot one fake ghost among us." Can you help Lily find the fake?
It's her, isn't it? Or the one above. The one above.
There it is. Ghosts don't breathe.
Yeah, they don't breathe.
The ghost took Lily to a
So at
castle.
the last second,
When
so
she
that's
entered
3.
its hall, she faced 4 female ghosts. They
Right.
surrounded
At least
her
you
and
can count
said,
this time.
"We'll show you the way to the principal's office if you guess which one of us isn't a ghost."
The third one, the one that looks like a dinner nanny. Because she's got feet.
Did you figure it out? This lady has a
Oh.
shadow.
Oh, I
Lily
didn't notice.
entered the office and noticed
Still free.
5 ghosts there. They asked her the same riddle and promised to show her a secret door.
Ghosts don't
Can
eat.
you spot the pretender?
The first one, because he doesn't eat. Ghosts don't eat.
It's this guy right here. Ghosts don't eat.
That's 4.
Lily opened a secret door and met 3 women, but only one of them is the principal. Can you guess who?
Number 3. Just because of the glasses, to be honest with you.
It's the second lady.
Huh?
Her jacket is hanging on the principal's chair.
Ah, I didn't think about
The
that.
principal greeted Lily and offered her to solve a riddle right away. There are 2 rows of potion bottles on 2 shelves.
Right.
Lily has to move just 1 bottle on the top row so that they'll be in the same order as the bottles in the bottom row. Can you help her?
I'm gonna have to pause this one, to be honest. I got no idea. I got honestly no idea.
Pour the potion from the first bottle into the fourth bottle and move the now empty bottle all the way to the right.
Yeah, but
Our nation has faced shortages, but one thing is for sure.
It's not because of Brexit.
The principal
now the way I see that though, going back a little bit, you picked up that canister,
now empty bottle
but you've just moved all of them along. He said move one. Can you move one canister? You moved all 4 of them technically. So I'm sorry, but like if you move 2 of them, like swap 2 of them over, that's fine. But you've moved all of them.
all the way to the right. The principal congratulated Lily on getting accepted to the School of Magic and asked the ghost to show her the dorm room. Lily fell asleep very quickly, but in
After
the
this,
middle
just
of the
had a
night,
surprise.
she woke up floating out of her window. 2 students prepared a welcome prank for her.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lily found herself on a castle roof. The 2 students in masks said,
George.
"We'll set you free if you guess this riddle." There are 4 frogs in the vertical row and
Right.
5 frogs in the horizontal row.
Right.
Lily has to move just 1 frog so that there are 5 frogs in each row. Can you help her?
Well, there's 5 frogs in each row. I got nothing. No, I got
Yep,
nothing.
just like that. Easy.
Oh,
The students
well,
wrote
that's dumb.
5 words in the air using their magic wand.
Evil stun.
Then they
ton,
asked Lily to
ton,
take a look at the
old.
words and find the odd one out. Can you name it?
It's gonna be something stupid. Find the odd one out. I'm gonna say bored because I don't know. It's a noun and the rest of them aren't.
The board doesn't belong here because it doesn't form a word if you read it backward.
Oh, well,
The wizards
I got the right answer, the wrong logic though, so it still counts. I still got the right answer. So
opened a
5.
portal and pushed Lily inside. The portal took her to a creepy basement where Lily found 3 doors. There's a wild jungle with a hungry gorilla behind the first door. Behind the
Bananas.
second door, there's a river with wild alligators waiting to eat Lily. And
No.
there's a huge angry cobra behind the third door. Which way should Lily go?
The gorilla, you can use the bananas. Now that I've seen the other 2 doors.
She should pick the first one. She can distract the gorilla with
Yeah.
all these bananas.
That's 6.
Next morning, Lily went to her first class, but someone locked the door. Lily pushed the door and noticed a screen with a riddle. It said, "Find an odd detail out and I'll let you in." Can you see it?
There's a 5. Second from the bottom, near the end. I technically shouldn't have
This
paused
one
that,
is
but
not an S. Lily opened the door and faced another door with a similar riddle. Can you help her?
so that's 7. Nope, I haven't got it.
This guy doesn't belong here.
Oh, a V.
The last door offered Lily
Trying to do
this
them now
riddle.
without pausing.
In
for
2
quickness,
seconds,
so it's still
she
6.
entered the classroom and started her studies. What detail did she notice?
It's probably a P somewhere.
This one, right here.
Yeah.
During the class, a teacher offered Lily to find 3 differences between
not
these
counting
2
that.
pictures.
Still 6.
Can you see them?
There's 2 differences. Well, the time's different, I can tell you that much. I know I said I was going to try not to pause it, but... And there's a knife missing on the first picture.
That's right.
Oh,
Here
3.
they
I
are.
thought you said 2 differences.
How about these images?
I'm
Can you see
I don't
3
know.
differences?
3 differences. No. Not enough time. I need to pause
I didn't
it.
see this one coming. Can you help Lily spot 3 differences here?
Purple on the cake instead of red on one of them. And a cactus.
Good job. I hope you got them all.
So I give myself 2
Lily
points for
came
each,
to the
1 point
dining
for
room
each
for
one,
lunch.
so that's an extra 4
Plates
overall.
full of food appeared out of the
So-
air. But
10
Lily's
points.
classmate, Mike, warned her that only one dish is actually edible. Can you help Lily figure out which one?
I'm gonna say the tacos because they've got steam.
This delicious-looking spaghetti has rusty nails in it. This food isn't even real. Take a look. It's
gross.
translucent. This salad contains worms. Ew.
Oh, I didn't notice
And
this.
this taco looks pretty good.
I just went with the steam.
After lunch, Lily had a
That's
botany
11.
lesson. The teacher went to the garden to pick fruits from one apple tree and prepare a special healing potion. The tree has 18 branches. Each branch has exactly 14 boughs. Each bough has 7 twigs. And each twig
How many
has
twig?
2 fruits.
How many fruits?
How many oranges will the teacher pick? Lily instantly gave the correct answer. Can you name it?
I'm gonna have to pause for this one. I think it's gonna take some maths. How many oranges? So how many fruits really? Each twig has. No, sorry. 18.
The teacher won't bring any oranges. They don't grow on
Oh,
apple
you
trees.
idiot.
Lily went apple picking with Mike. On the way back,
Still
they
11.
met 4 of their classmates. There were only 5 apples in the basket. Lily had to divide them equally between the students. But 1 apple had to remain in the basket she'd bring to class.
So she needs 4
How would
apples.
she divide the apples?
Should probably give them all to them, 1 each.
She can give 4 apples to the classmates, leaving 1 apple in the
Yeah.
basket for Mike, and then walk to class with Mike.
Yeah.
In the evening,
And count
Lily
at
found
12.
one of her roommates
Dead.
unconscious in the backyard. The principal questioned 3 suspects. Mike went to bed early and loud noises woke him up. Leah was watching her favorite show. She didn't go outside at all. Kelly was carving pumpkins to spice up the living room, and she didn't see anything suspicious. Who's lying?
Alright, I didn't hear all of them because my computer made a noise.
Conscious in the backyard. The principal questioned 3 suspects. Mike went to bed early and loud noises woke him up. Leah was watching her favorite show. She didn't go outside at all. Kelly was carving pumpkins to spice up the living room, and she didn't see anything suspicious. Who's lying?
And I guess I'm gonna say Mike.
Looks like Kelly is lying. The room isn't decorated, and the pumpkins aren't finished.
Oh.
Next day,
that's fair.
Lily opened her closet and noticed that her favorite dress was missing.
Someone's
She
a
spoke
thief.
to 3 of her roommates. Leah said she'd spent all morning in the library. Kelly confessed that she had been on a secret date. And Vanessa despises all clothes from the human world. She doesn't even come close to it. Who's lying?
The third one with the hat.
Vanessa is lying. Look at her hat. It's made from the same fabric as
I didn't
Lily's
notice
dress.
that, to be honest.
If
but I
human
still
clothing
counted
is so
13.
disgusting to her, why does she wear it herself? Mike learned a new spell and
Busted.
turned his textbook into a fancy car.
Transfiguration.
He invited Lily for a ride. 3 people were hitchhiking at a gas station. All of them looked pretty suspicious. Who should Lily and Mike give a ride to?
None of them. Bug of them. I didn't give them a lift.
This man doesn't cast a shadow. He's a vampire. This lady was bitten by a vampire. She'll soon turn into a vampire too, so it's not safe to offer her a ride. And this guy is just an ordinary man.
Oh, yeah.
But he's gonna
Lily
nick,
entered a
nick
classroom
stuff up here,
and
so
received a
I wouldn't. Still
new
30.
riddle.
Oh, yes.
4 wizards are lined up on some steps.
I probably
They're all
miscounted
facing
somewhere.
the same direction. A wall separates the 4th wizard from the remaining 3. The first wizard can see the 2nd and 3rd wizard. The 2nd wizard can only see the 3rd one. The 3rd wizard can see none of the others. And the 4th wizard can't see any of the others either. All wizards are wearing hats. They are told there are 2 white hats and 2 black hats. The wizards initially don't know what color hat they're wearing. Their task is to shout out the color of the hat they are wearing as soon as they know for certain what color it is. They're not allowed to turn around or move. They're not allowed to talk to each other or take their hats off. Who is the first person to shout out and why?
So number 1 knows that number 2 is wearing a white and number 3 is wearing a black, but he has no idea that the other guy is wearing a white. Number 2 doesn't have a clue what number 1 or 4 is wearing, but he knows that number 3 has a black hat. Number 3 hasn't got a clue what anyone's wearing, same with number 4. They don't know what colour hat their selves wearing. I'm going to guess at number 1, just for the simple reason of you can see the other two. See 2 of them.
The second wizard will shout out the answer after some time. Here's why. Wizards 3 and 4 cannot see the other's hats.
Yeah.
Wizard 1 sees a white hat and a black hat and knows his hat can be black or white. Wizard 2 sees one black hat, but if he's also wearing a black hat, it would be obvious to Wizard 1 that he's wearing a white hat.
Oh.
Since Wizard 1 didn't shout out, Wizard 2 concluded that he himself was
Great
wearing
logic.
a white hat. Lily, Mike, Leah, and Mason were having a party in Mike's room to celebrate successfully passing a test. The next day, they found Mike unconscious, and none of his
Christ.
friends knew what had happened to him. When the principal showed up, she saw a note next to Mike's
3,
calendar.
4, 9,
It read
10, 11.
3, 4, 9, 10, 11. That very second, the principal knew who did it. What about you?
I'm going to say himself, because I haven't got a clue.
It was Mason. The note was next to a calendar.
Of course it was
Take
Mason.
the first 3 letters, transform them into months, and you get Mason. 3
Oh,
equals March, 4
well
stands
played.
for April, 9 means September, 10 equals October, and 11 is November.
Did not think about that. Oh well, that's it. Right, guys, if you enjoyed that, please leave a like. So we'll see how. So I'm sure the score. Sorry, I'm sure my final score, will be on the screen right now. Well, it'll be on all the way through. Because I probably knocked the count. I got 13, but I probably decide at the point that I don't know. I think in the end I'll decide that the ones for the spot the difference. I think that I'll probably give myself 1 point for each one I got correct. For each one I find. So we'll see if I got it or not. Otherwise, I think I got 13 points, but the final score will be on the screen now. But if you did enjoy, please leave a like. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Please ring that bell for notification when I upload. This has been the Dog Captain. I'm out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.